Hello and welcome to the first episode of SNW. Tonight we have 5 spectacular matches for you, starting off with our 6-man elimination match for the SNW US Championship. Let's get this match started. Alrighty. We start with the referee calling for the battle now. Everyone fighting. Everyone wants to win this championship, as it's their first title shot. You can see Xavier was punching Balor on the rope. Balor gets Xavier off the ropes now. Now it looks like they're gonna take the fight outside, and they are. This match. All the matches in this card tonight have to be some of the most important in the SNW history. Tonight we're going to see all 5 champions crowned, and it's going to be big, as this will determine everything going forward, in every single match, and every single thing. With everyone fighting, it seems like everyone has taken a different person to just beat the shit out of. It's unbelievable. Everyone really fighting their hardest here to see if they can eliminate everyone else and become the first ever champion. Really, they are trying to define the US Championship division here in this single match. One thing to pick up on is that everybody is fighting outside of the ring. It's false count anywhere, and they know it. They know that they can stay out there as long as possible. But the thing is, they can still get pinned. That's something they're gonna have to worry about here. We just saw Xavier Woods go for a pin. It was unsuccessful, but showing that it can happen. Another submission move from him now. Getting eliminated outside the ring is something that doesn't happen as often in wrestling, as most matches aren't false count anywhere. Considering most matches are tonight, it's gonna be big. We're gonna see eliminations everywhere. We might see some on the ramp. We might see some outside, and we might see most in the ring. We'll just have to wait and see. Now that everyone gets back in the ring, I don't think it's gonna stay that way. But it does with MVP staying inside the ring. Now Dolph Ziggler going for a neck breaker off the ropes. Cedric Alexander rolls outside, really showing now that, now there's only 3 people in the ring and they're all fighting each other. Because even if they might fight someone else, the whole time they're trying to eliminate every single other person. Everyone in this match is their best friend and their worst enemy. See everyone fighting, trying to hurt their opponent, and Dolph Ziggler with the famous goes for the pinfall. We could be seeing our first elimination of the match here. And it's a 1, 2, and a 3. Sami Zayn is the first person to be eliminated. That has to hurt his ego. But Dolph Ziggler has to be happy that he got the first pinfall. And Finn Balor pins Xavier Woods for the second elimination of the match. And 1, 2, MVP kicks out. We could have 3 eliminations in a row there. It's unbelievable how fast the curtains can change in a match like this. Within seconds, we had 2 people eliminated. I'm in disbelief here. And now 2 people in the ring, 2 people outside. This is something that could happen. People are fighting everywhere. And even if they don't notice the other people, they are always on the watch. When Dolph Ziggler going for a submission move on Cedric Alexander. Let's see, and looks like nothing came out of it. But pinfall in 1, 2, 3. And Finn Balor is eliminated. Now we're in a triple threat situation. This must be big for all the opponents involved. They got 3 people out there, now it's just them. Now, wondering what they'll do. They have to get the other 2 opponents eliminated, and I wonder how they'll do it. Dolph Ziggler going after MVP and Cedric Alexander. I was gonna say they were teaming up, but it doesn't look like it. Dolph Ziggler goes for the pin, but MVP breaks it up. You can see even in moments of having friendships in this match, they will immediately be broken because it doesn't matter what your friend does. It matters what you do, since it's not a tag team championship. It's the US championship. Dolph Ziggler now in a fight with Cedric Alexander, throwing Cedric Alexander down. And now Cedric Alexander's out of the ring, leaving MVP and Dolph Ziggler in it. Dolph Ziggler hits MVP in the corner, gets him up now, the punch to the face, and the zigzag. He goes for the pin. Now this might be a big elimination and two, and MVP kicks out at the last moment. Dolph Ziggler trying to hit everything here, but just not being able to eliminate MVP. The only two in the ring, and now MVP hits the playmaker and a pin to Dolph Ziggler, and one. Dolph Ziggler kicks out at two. Dolph Ziggler does not seem to be wanting to lose this match. Now MVP to the top rope. You can see on the side there Cedric Alexander getting up. Dolph Ziggler gets out of the way for MVP. Now with the big punch to MVP's face, but Cedric Alexander sneaks up behind him. Now Dolph Ziggler with the famous goes for the pin on Cedric Alexander. This might be another elimination. 1, 2. Cedric Alexander kicks out. I don't know what's gonna take to take these three down. They're all fighting hard for this championship. Now Cedric Alexander and Dolph Ziggler are the only two in the ring. Cedric Alexander tries to take Dolph Ziggler down. Dolph Ziggler, DDT. Dolph Ziggler just trying, and a pin by Dolph Ziggler. And 1, 2. Cedric Alexander kicks out. Dolph Ziggler throws Cedric Alexander into the corner. Kick by Cedric Alexander. Another kick by Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler now walking over and hitting Cedric Alexander in the back. And he turns him over for what I'm guessing is... oh no, a kick to the face by Cedric Alexander. And now... face buster by Cedric Alexander. And I'm betting a pin. Yes, it is. And a 1, 2... Dolph Ziggler kicks out the final moment. MVP grabs him up though. Look at too many moves at one time. MVP and Cedric Alexander trying to team up here. But Dolph Ziggler runs out of the ring, trying to run away from them. I don't know why, but I guess he doesn't want to fight. He knows if he gets back in the ring, but he knows he's down goes Dolph Ziggler. VP now going for the pin, and I think it's in 1, 2. Dolph Ziggler kicks out at 2. MVP and Cedric Alexander now. Dolph Ziggler. MVP hits Cedric Alexander. Dolph Ziggler gets out of the ring before things get messy. MVP and Cedric Alexander now fighting. Dolph Ziggler is just watching on, knowing that if he gets back in the ring, he is gonna get hit. And now a submission move by MVP. Let's see if this is gonna work, and it doesn't seem like. MVP now taunting the crowd. MVP getting Cedric Alexander up, and the elbow to MVP. Cedric Alexander throws MVP out. No, just to the side. The apron. And the neck breaker to MVP. Cedric Alexander now hits MVP and going for a submission. Let's see if this is gonna work. It seem like Dolph Ziggler going to the apron, getting a sledgehammer. If that's not concerning, what is? Cedric Alexander now showing off to the crowd, just showing what he's doing to MVP. It hits MVP's arm against the mat. Middle 1, 2. MVP kicks out. Cedric Alexander now kicks MVP in the back. Now getting him up. We see a facebuster. And Cedric Alexander now going for the pin. 1, 3. MVP is eliminated. Cedric Alexander eliminated him. Cedric Alexander now getting out of the ring. Dolph Ziggler misses the sledgehammer. And Cedric Alexander hits him in the... Cedric Alexander getting ready for something. But Dolph Ziggler punches him in the face. Dolph Ziggler throws him into the steel. And into the steel again. Dolph Ziggler throws him into the stairs, just trying to inflict as much pain as possible. Dolph Ziggler in the ring now throws the sledgehammer to the ground and gets back out. He grabs Cedric Alexander up, and now a zigzag. Could this be our final elimination? We have 1, 2. Cedric Alexander kicks out. Dolph Ziggler gets him up. The second zigzag. I think that has to put him away. And we have a 1, 2, and a last second kick out by Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander wants to win, but gets thrown back into the ring. Dolph Ziggler going for a top rope move, it looks like. But he gets down. Now he grabs the sledgehammer and just hits Cedric Alexander with it again. No, Cedric Alexander gets him out of the way, but hits Dolph Ziggler with the end of it. Dolph Ziggler now throwing him into the corner, grabbing the sledgehammer, hitting him with it. Cedric Alexander now on the ground. Dolph Ziggler looks like it hits him again. Throws the sledgehammer on the ground. Dolph Ziggler getting out of the ring here. And it looks like he's going to the announce table. Now he goes past it to the chairs. Oh no, don't do this. Dolph Ziggler getting into the ring. He hit Cedric Alexander in the head with it. Now he puts it between the turnbuckles. And now he hits Cedric Alexander with an elbow. Now throws him into the turnbuckle. Dolph Ziggler now throws him across to the head first into the chair. Dolph Ziggler now getting Cedric Alexander up and gets him up. Punch to the stomach of Dolph Ziggler. Cedric Alexander now picking Dolph Ziggler up. Now Dolph Ziggler throws him. And a famous to Cedric Alexander. Dolph Ziggler now going for the pin. And it's a 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler wins the U.S. Championship. Dolph Ziggler hitting the zigzag and going for the pin. Alongside Cedric Alexander's face buster that eliminated MVP from this match. We can see the pin that went 1, 2, 3. And that ending match, famouser, that ended this match with a 1, 2, 3 that led to the winning. It ended with Dolph Ziggler winning. Dolph Ziggler has to be happy now. He's happy, and he knows he's the first ever SNW US champion, holding that title up strong. And now we go on to our next match, a triple threat elimination match for the SNW Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now let's get this match underway. As this is a triple threat match, we always have someone fighting. Right now that's Hikaru Shida. Just really taunting the crowd here, while Sasha Banks like Penelope forward on the side of the ring. Now we see a side kick. With triple threat matches, they're always interesting, especially when they're elimination. After one single elimination, it's basically a normal one-on-one match, but until then, there's always someone being able to stay fresh for the whole entire match. Unless they get in the way, their opponent could be tired and have fought in a whole match while they have done nothing. It's one of the things you see in some triple threat matches. We're not seeing that in this one, which makes it interesting. Well, we see a roll up here. In a reversal in that roll up. We got the 2 count there. And now everyone going after each other. They all want this win, and they all want to be the one to eliminate the other 2. And here we see Hikaru Shida rolling out the ring, and Penelope Ford and Sasha Banks fight it out. One thing that we have seen in this match is constant attempts at elimination. We can even see right now Penelope Ford going for a submission move, but it doesn't work. This match has practically just started, and we could have had elimination about 5 times. It's unbelievable. Setting up and throwing Sasha Banks over her shoulders. Sasha Banks rolls out. We could see some conserving our energy here, but we don't. Failed pinfall attempt. We now see everyone on the ground, and now it's a role reversal. That's the thing that can happen in these matches. Even at one moment, we might think that someone will win. Next moment, they're eliminated. Now we see Sasha Banks rolling out, just trying to conserve some energy while the 2 fight it out in the ring. And now, the shoulders right onto the back now before Hiroshita now setting up for something, and Sasha Banks rolls in and tries to stop them, but no, and it's like, go to sleep, and a knee to the head. Sasha Banks picks Penelope Ford up, while Hiroshita goes on the top rope, showing off to the crowd. Sasha Banks picking up Penelope Ford, and interrupted by Hiroshita. Now a double T move on Sasha Banks, and it's a DDT. And Hiroshita just tapping Penelope Ford right after. And it's something that you see in most elimination matches. As I pointed out before, one moment they might be doing a double T move on Sasha Banks. The next moment, Hiroshita's pinning her while Penelope Ford's on the ground. Anything can happen within seconds. Hiroshita now having complete control of this match, just trying to inflict as much pain as she can on her opponents. Now before he gets back in the ring though, now she has control of this match. It's like I just said, within seconds. And Penelope Ford now going for the pin, and one kick out immediately. Sasha Banks now reverse DDT on Penelope Ford. Sasha Banks getting her up, and it's a bankrupt from Sasha Banks. Guessing pin now, and yes it is. And then 1, 2, 3. Penelope Ford is our first elimination of this match. And now we see it going right onto a one-on-one match. It's no longer an elimination match, as it's just whoever can get the pinfall first. A super kick and a suplex combo. Kuroshita now getting Sasha Banks up and throwing her against the ropes, going under. And now a suplex. Sasha Banks now rolls out and gets back into the ring and throws Kuroshita right over her shoulder. Getting Kuroshita up and looks like running the ropes again. Just clotheslining Kuroshita. strong punch. And right into the corner. Punch to the back and 2. And now it's going to be a DDT from the top rope. Everyone trying to recover now. Sasha Banks isn't going to let her. And now, a failed punch and a kick to the abdomen. And now, over the shoulders, you see the go to sleep. And a running the ropes and a knee to the head. Kushida now going for the pin. Get a 1, 2, 3. Kushida wins. Our first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. We see there the Bankrupt that eliminates Penelope Ford with a 1, 2, 3. Seeing all this in the replays. Now, to go to sleep, kick to the, I guess it was a knee to the head combo. And now, holding up in the air, our first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. Going to the top rope, showing off the title before we get to our next match, which is the Triple Threat Tag Team match for the SNW Tag Team Championships. We have the Dirt Sheet, the New Day, and FTR all fighting to be the first ever Tag Team Champions. Getting this match started is a Tornado Tag match, which brings chaos to the ring. As while only one person in this match is gonna be your friend, everyone else is gonna try to defeat you and break up your pins. You can just see there's 2 people outside the ring, 2 inside, and another 2 inside, all fighting, all from different teams. And within any time, 2 teams could be fighting and 2 teams could be winning, and then one's on top, and then all 3 are up fighting again. It's so complicated when you get into these triple threat tag team matches, as they're hard to keep track of. You can try to watch your favorite team, but it's gonna get hard at some points. You could see at the beginning of the match specifically, everybody was inside the ring. You couldn't see them. Now that some people are outside the ring, you can kind of keep track, but you still can't. See Big E throwing Miz into the ring post, and now Miz has control and throwing Big E's head right into the ring post. And now, kick to the head of Miz. You know, everybody's outside the ring except in the pinfall attempt in the 1, kick out immediately. You can try to keep track, but really you just have to watch your favorite team. Right now, I'm watching whoever is in the ring, as I think that's the only way you can really do it. You can see here, it's Scott Dawson and Kofi Kingston in the ring. Dawson just taunting him and trying now to go after the head of Kofi. Let's take a look outside the ring to see John Morrison, Dash Wilder throwing Dash Wilder right into the apron. Backside first, and now The Miz is just getting thrown like a ragdoll by Big E. Big E with a punch, and now everyone's back in the ring except for those 2 with a punch. And now everybody's fighting. John Morrison, Dash Wilder throwing punches. Kofi Kingston's going after that neck of Scott Dawson. Big E just destroying The Miz on the outside. Let's see now. Everybody's down. One member of every team is down. Right now we have... Oh no. The whole New Day is up. And now, boom. Throwing The Miz over his shoulders. Just letting him face plant. Now the New Day is really taking control of this match. They're both standing. Well, both of FTR go out of the ring. Dash Wilder's getting up, but Kofi Kingston goes after him. He goes for the pinfall, but John Morrison kicks out. Right now, everything is happening, and every single thing is going on. We see really, now FTR is both up on the ground, and both the New Day is. No, Kofi Kingston goes right to the mat, and now punch to Big E. throwing John Morrison to the ground. We see The Miz and Scott Dawson, or that's Dash Wilder from IC. Now we have only FTR in the ring with Kofi Kingston just punching him. Now Scott Dawson's on the turnbuckles. The New Day try to take control inside the ring. Miz goes with a DDT to Kofi, and now Big E looks like he's gonna go after Dash Wilder. Miz with a roll up, but Big E breaks it up. Big E wants to win these championships, and he's not gonna let Miz win with a roll up. Now Big E, that looks like a power bomb, and a count and a 1. Nope, the Miz kicks out. Now we just see everyone fighting. Kofi and Big E are in the ring. Virtue is also. Dash Wilder's on the ropes there, but I doubt he's gonna stay there for long. It looks like he is. He gets off the ropes and just kicking the Miz. And now Kofi goes after him, but it's not working. Big E now in the corner with John Morrison and picking him up. John Morrison pushes him away. Dash Wilder sends him out. Now Dash Wilder in the dirt sheet. The Miz throwing Dash Wilder to the ground with a leg sweep. Now getting ready for something. The Miz now with ball crushing finale to Dash Wilder. Now going for the pin, and it's a 1-2. Kofi breaks it up. People are getting in the ring now. Now the Miz is fighting Scott Dawson. Kofi Kingston kicked to the back of Dash Wilder. And Kofi Kingston goes for the pin and get 2 count only. A kick to the back of Dash Wilder, but he gets up. And now into the corner goes the Miz and Kofi. But Big E now on the ropes trying to save Kofi but failing. The Miz still in the corner there. Looks like he's just trying to regain some energy before going after someone. And looks like he goes after Scott Dawson, hurting the leg of Scott Dawson. Kofi Kingston gets Dash Wilder into the corner, but it doesn't work. Now Big E takes him down. Everybody's in the ring right now. It's so hard to just look at it. You try to look at everyone. You want to look at the match like an elimination match, but not, since everybody has a teammate. Well, it does help that some people have matching attires, not everyone does. Right now you can see the New Day and FTR and The Miz in the ring. And really, you can really tell by John Morrison on the outside. And now The Miz goes flying over. Scott Dawson follows him. Dash Wilder tries to take out Big E. Dash Wilder going for something. Big E gets hit with the code breaker. Dash Wilder dragging Big E and now going for the pin. And it's a 1. And Big E kicks out at 2. Dash Wilder does not seem to be happy with that. Just kicking the back of Big E. And Morrison now in the ring though. Looks like he's probably going to go after Dash Wilder. And he goes after Big E now. Now Dash Wilder's going after Big E too. Big E gets out of there fast before anything else can happen. And Morrison follows, but so does Dash Wilder, following John Morrison. Now Big E running around the whole entire ring. Well, Scott Dawson now with a powerful power bomb to the Miz in a 1-2. The Miz kicks out, barely gets rolling out of there. The Big E and John Morrison get back in the ring. John Morrison flips over Dash Wilder, and now Big E going after Dash Wilder is a mess in the ring now. You can see the New Day on the ground with the Miz in there too, along with John Morrison. Dash Wilder in there with Scott Dawson on the outside of the ring. The Miz with a DDT. You can see the New Day laid out. Dash Wilder and John Morrison are really taking this match. In a 1-2, Miz. Now that's Dash Wilder kicking out now. Miz kicking him in the back. Kofi Kingston rolling out alongside Big E, who's running to Kofi's side, trying to make sure he's okay. And then now, submission move by The Miz, and is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Big E goes running in there. Looks like he's gonna try to stop it. And John Morrison tries to stop him. Big E with a punch to his head, though. Now he's in the corner and throwing him across the ring, with Big E trying to get John Morrison, but it's not working. Now everyone's laid out except for FTR. Now Kofi on the outside of the ring, getting in. Scott Dawson goes for a submission move, but Kofi breaks it up. Kofi Kingston now to the top rope for some reason. And now a frog splash onto a pinfall, I think. And a drop kick to Dash Wilder. Big E goes rolling out, but Kofi goes, getting a kick to the knee and a code breaker to Kofi. Dash Wilder going for the pin and only one. Not even. The Miz breaks it up before anyone else can win. Now, no, it's the Dirt Sheet really taking control here. And Scott Dawson also is. Dash Wilder's on the ropes, but I guess all of FTR is in the ring, except the other two teams only have one member. Now only one member of every team is in the ring, and now everyone is just going on and on and on. And The Miz gets thrown out. Kofi now has Scott Dawson, I think Dash Wilder actually. Scott Dawson goes rolling out. Now Big E has John Morrison in the ring. And John Morrison with a punch to Big E. Big E with a punch to John Morrison. Now the two throwing punches. Big E with a big elbow to the top of John Morrison's head. You see Kofi and Scott Dawson there too. And Scott Dawson to the corner, and Big E going for a pin, but John Morrison kicks out at 2. Kofi now with a big splash on to Dash Wilder, and a 1, 2. Scott Dawson kicks out. John Morrison punches to Big E, and Big E throwing John Morrison over his head. Kofi now with a trouble in paradise. Now Big E goes for the pin, and a 1. Miz gonna go break it up, I think, and no, Big E gets the pin, and the New Day win. The New Day have to be happy now. They are the first ever tag team champions. Them celebrating here before even getting handed the titles. A big performance put on here against 2 other teams. Really, that last Trouble in Paradise won it for them. And now, they're the first ever SNW Tag Team Champions. They're here celebrating while we get ready for our next match, which is a fatal 4-way elimination match for the SNW Women's Championship. Let's get this next match started. Now as the match starts, this is a fatal 4-way match, which as a 1-on-1, how there's one opponent versus one opponent, it's really just that by times 2. We have 2 sets of opponents fighting each other. Right now it's Nyla Rose, Bianca Belair, and Bayley and Brubaker. Two of the opponents are outside of the ring, while 2 are inside the ring. And that big splash by Nyla Rose, going for a kick to the back of Bianca Belair, but it looks like throwing Nyla Rose over her shoulder. Alright, on the outside here, a super kick to Bayley. Now back inside the ring, Bianca Belair is taken down by the leg. Nyla Rose countering to a big clothesline. Bayley's throwing punches and throwing Brubaker across the outside. Really, it's 2 1-on-1 matches completely separate here. which I think is one of the perks of a fatal 4-way. The opponents don't really interact until someone's eliminated. Once someone's eliminated, it becomes a triple threat, which I explained what happened with triple threat. Now Bianca Belair with the failed pinfall, and it looks like a failed punch to the head of Nyla Rose with a big elbow to the head. It's like I was saying though, triple threats are interesting, as there's always two people fighting, and if it's not that, it's what we saw earlier. It's just a complete mess of people, everyone trying to get a punch in, everyone trying to hurt opponents, and everybody getting hurt. Now everyone's on the outside though, and Bayley looks like she got thrown right over the stairs, but Baker now is the only person inside the ring, focusing attention on other people, but now Bayley inside the ring with a big knee to her back. Now on the ropes, throwing her across the ring. Back on outside though, Bianca Belair throwing the head of Nyla Rose onto the steel. Now we see almost a comparison of Brubaker picking up Bayley and Bianca Belair picking up Nyla Rose. Now they're back in the ring, and now looks like a roll-up by Brubaker in a 1-2 and a reverse roll-up that lands only at one fall. Now it looks like Nyla Rose going for an overhead throw. Bayley goes right into the turnbuckles in a big splash. But now Bianca Belair throwing the head down Nyla Rose, and Bayley rolls out. Brubaker just looking on, trying to see what's going to go on. But for kicking Bianca Belair, this is when we see the two matches intersecting under and now thrown onto the ropes. Bianca Belair right now is on top of every single person, just winning. But now that leg sweep by Brubaker throwing Bianca down. Now it's Bianca Belair and Bayley just trying to battle out. Nyla Rose looking on, and it looks like she's gonna go after Bianca Belair. Probably mad for earlier, and now a big choke slam to the mat. Brubaker going for the pin on Bianca, but it doesn't work. And Nyla Rose taking her down, punching her head multiple times. Bayley now just in the middle, and Brubaker rolls out, and the big choke slam by Nyla Rose, and now a takedown. Bayley just waiting for this, and now hitting Bianca Belair, and now just damaging that arm, really trying to get all the damage in, and a reverse DDT by Bayley. Brubaker picking up Bianca Belair now, and throwing her into the turnbuckles. Looks like a failed big splash. Bianca gets out of the way, and now Baker goes flying over the ropes. Now that they go outside, you can really see that these matches are separating again. And a pin by Bayley, and it's a 1-2. Now Rose kicks out. Bayley, I'm guessing, no, trying to damage that head, but Nyla Rose gets out of it. Now with a Bayley to Belly, and it's a 1-2. Nearly just our first elimination of this match, and throwing Nyla Rose into the turnbuckles. Just trying to get all the damage in, and it looks like a running drop by Bayley. Bianca Belair getting thrown to the steel on the outside, while Brubaker throwing her to the steel again. Looks like this might go in. Nope. I thought that was gonna go towards the ring post, but it wasn't. Now Bayley's on the ground on the other side, and really looks like a triple threat here. Nyla Rose gets back into the ring just to laugh at her opponents, but Bayley gets up and runs into the ring. Looks like Bayley's gonna try to go for a sneak attack, but gets a suplex done. Bayley now taken down. Brubaker on top of everyone, really just winning this match at the moment. Before everyone gets up and down, nope, just some lifts here showing off, and down she goes. And a pin in nearly a 2 count, and kick to the back of Brubaker. Now on the ropes, Bayley getting a big punch into the face of Nyla Rose before a reverse breaker. Now it's Bianca Belair getting thrown out. And Nyla Rose rolling out. It's Brubaker versus Bayley here. Gets a punch. And another punch. Really trying to get a technical battle here before throwing Brubaker's back right onto her knee. Really now picking up Brubaker before just hurting that neck. And thrown into the turnbuckles now. It's just them two inside the ring and a big splash. Brubaker picking up Bayley before... No, nothing. And Bayley with her Corona. Now Bianca Belair's back into this match. A roll up by Bayley, and it's gonna be a 1-2. No, barely eliminated. Bianca still stays in this match. Bayley now throwing Bianca over her shoulders. Nyla Rose picking up Bianca, probably in a Bayley to Bally to Bianca Belair. The pin now, it's a 1-2-3. We see our first elimination of this match. Right there, pretty early on, but I guess it has been a while. Nyla Rose really wanted to go after her, probably after the beginning of this match. Now, with a leg sweep, down goes Nyla Rose and a super kick to Bayley. Brubaker now focusing her attention on Nyla Rose with a big punch before the pin. And it's 1-2-3. Nyla Rose is eliminated. Just Bayley and Brubaker now. Brubaker thrown onto the apron. A punch to her face, and it looks like a DDT. Nope, a stunner. Throwing Brubaker out of the ring. Bayley now taunting her opponent before going to the top rope. I hope this isn't what I think it is. And is it a top rope move? But Bayley misses. Brubaker still droopy here, just trying to get back into this match. She does and picks up Bayley. And this could be bad for Bayley, getting thrown back into the ring. Brubaker now picked up Bayley. And now looks like it's gonna go. Oh no, a roll up by Brubaker. And is it a 1-2? Bayley gets out of it. Brubaker now with a drop kick. Picking Bayley up. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's like a punch. And throwing Bayley into the turnbuckles. And throwing Bayley across the ring and throwing herself onto Bayley, driving her down to the mat. Now it looks like it might be a top rope move, and it is. Brubaker now going for a leg drop and a fail. Brubaker thought she could make it, but Bayley was too far across the ring. Now, thrown into the turnbuckles. Looks like Bayley might get her revenge. And the running drop onto Brubaker. Bayley going for the pin. And it's a 1-2. Brubaker kicks out at 2. Bayley grabbing the head and a big elbow to the head of Brubaker. Bayley picking her up. And it looks like if Brubaker gets out of that. And now throwing Bayley's head to the ground. Brubaker trying to get some energy here. Picking up Bayley. And it looks like she's struggling to pick up Bayley. And Bayley hits her in the back. And Bayley sends her into the turnbuckles, it looks like. Bayley is walking over now. And Brubaker throws her away. And down the running body slam. Brubaker now picking up Bayley and hitting her with the slap. Now it looks like she's going to try to target the arm of Bayley. Probably trying to hurt it, but Bayley gets punches into the abdomen. Trying to get her away. Now Bayley sends her onto the ropes, but Brubaker with the DDT. Brubaker now going to ropes, and looks like she might be going to the top rope, and she is. Now on the top rope, she's probably gonna go for some kind of big elbow, but it does not work. Bayley gets out of the way, and now she's trying to take her and throwing her into the turnbuckle. Bayley now trying to see what to do. Looks like she tries to get Brubaker, but it doesn't work. And Brubaker with a drop kick. Brubaker now getting Bayley up. looks like big elbow to the head. Brubaker now with the running body slam. Now she goes for the pin, and it's 1, 2. Bayley kicks out at the last second. Brubaker now walking away, but a running neck breaker. She's probably thinking about what she has to do to win this match. She goes for a slap, but Bayley counters it with an elbow. And now overhead DDT, and a 1, 2. Brubaker kicks out. Bayley now just taunting her opponent. She gets Brubaker up and tries to go for the elbow to the head, but the super kick by Brubaker. Brubaker gets her up, and now with a big punch to the head. Is that gonna be it? I think that's it. And a 1, 2. Bayley kicks out. Brubaker gets her up, missing a drop kick. Bayley with a punch to the head. Bayley now with an overhead. Bayley wondering what she's gonna have to do to win this. Brubaker has almost put her away twice so far. Now just trying to target that neck. She seems to be doing anything she can, just trying to win this match. And now it looks like she's trying to hurt the legs of Brubaker. Down! Just throwing them against the mat. Now it looks like she's setting up for something. And a Bayley to belly. I think that's gonna be it. And it's a 1, 2, 3. And Bayley wins. Let's see some replays of some of the best moments in this match. Multiple Bayley to belly, just putting away multiple opponents. Like there we can see it putting away Bianca Belair, and a big punch by Brubaker putting away Nyla Rose. This has to be a great victory for Bayley, knowing that she is the first ever SNW Women's Champion, holding that title high, showing to everyone that she has won it. Doing all this while we go into our main event of the night, a 5-way elimination match for the SNW Championship. We start this match off in an interesting way. You can see all 5 people in the ring right now with, well, there's 5 people. There's 5 people. This is exactly just a bigger triple threat. There's always that one person out while the rest of the people are fighting. Right now we can really see that. Jon Moxley, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles all in the ring right now. All fighting out, just trying to win, trying to get that pin. But that's also their final goal. Right now in this moment they're trying to inflict as much damage as possible, so they can hurt their opponents and get them hurt enough to get that pin. But right now they're not getting any pins. Just doing damage. You can kind of see all the damage going on now. If you look, we can see that Rey Mysterio just went out of the ring, and now people are fighting inside the ring. This is kind of what can happen in a 5-way match, where there might be people fighting, well, there's just someone trying to recover on the side of the ring. We saw that with Rey Mysterio. Now we're seeing with Jon Moxley just on the other side of the ring than everyone else. They're trying to get some recovery in while everyone else is fighting. They're completely fine, but everyone else is fighting. That's what's so interesting in a 5-way match. Everyone is fighting, but there's always that one person who just isn't getting involved, and by the end of the match, one person has 4 eliminations. Wait, I guess technically it would be 3 eliminations, and just completely out of it. They've fought in this whole battle, and now there's just that one wrestler on the complete other side of that. Hadn't gone elimination, just been sitting there the whole time, and is gonna win the match because guess what? They didn't need to do anything complicated. It's interesting. It's a way that 5-way matches are interesting. I thought I'd point that out. Well, we really just focus on this match right now. Jon Moxley's throwing Hangman Page's head into the ring. Rey Mysterio hits him And a dropkick by Rey Mysterio. We can even see inside the ring with AJ Styles sending Seth Rollins onto the apron, and we get our first pin of the match, the 1, and Hangman Page kicks out at 1. We're seeing what's happening here, and really like to get back to our topic about the odd person out. Well, it might not be happening now, we have seen it before. Just chaos. 3 people fighting with no sense of anything constructive. All they're doing is fighting, trying to hurt the other person as much as they can. We can kind of see the outside of the ring now. It looks like we might say inside the ring, and we do. 3 people just fighting, trying to do as much damage as possible. Just there. Hangman Page hurts Jon Moxley, then goes after Rey Mysterio. It's just chaos. And now a pin by Seth Rollins in 1, 2. I thought that might be our first elimination of the match there. It turns out it wasn't though. AJ Styles kicks out. I guess we can get back into the match itself with a pin by Hangman Page in a 1, 2. Oh, nearly a 2 count there. Rey Mysterio now with the weapon, we don't see that much. I like to really point out, even if it's not some odd person out thing, we can really see 2 distinctive fights right now. Rey Mysterio, Hangman Page, and Jon Moxley inside the ring. Seth Rollins and AJ Styles outside the ring. And I put by Seth Rollins and an immediate kick out there. But my Jon Moxley and get to the 2. A little distracted that way in the match, but we can kind of really see the difference in this match. Pure chaos inside the ring. We can even see a baseball bat in there. While outside the ring is almost more technical. Just a battle here. Right now, Hangman Page throwing Jon Moxley over his shoulders. AJ Styles I think he's going for the pin after a Styles clash, but referee waits too long. I think the referee might just have a vendetta against him at this point. Seth Rollins now getting out of the ring. AJ Styles kicks out. He must really not like going outside that ring. Jon Moxley throws Hangman Page over the ropes, but gets back in when he sees Rey Mysterio. Big forearm for Rey Mysterio there. Now he has the chair and just hitting Hangman Page with it. Looks like he's just going consecutively trying to hurt him. Seth Rollins now going for a pin. And a 1, 2, 3. I think AJ Styles kicked out at the very last second. And a 1, 2, 3 there. Rey Mysterio, I think, kicks out. People are on their last straw right now. I don't know how long people are gonna survive this match. Big clothesline by Seth Rollins. Big sling blade there. Now it's like knee to the head of AJ Styles. Let's look outside there, and Rey Mysterio gets thrown back inside the ring by Hangman Page. Seth Rollins now goes for a roll-up. No, a kick to the head of AJ Styles. He rolls out here now. Jon Moxley here with some big punches to the head of Hangman Page. And a pin by Jon Moxley. And a 1, 2. Hangman Page kicks out. Seth Rollins outside with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio misses a kick. But now inside the ring, it looks like a paradigm shift by Jon Moxley. And into a pin. And 1, 2, 3. That's our first elimination. We can really see what that finishing move can do to people. Now it's gone into what looks like a fatal 4-way, which is and a pin by Rey Mysterio. And 1, 2. Seth Rollins kicks out. It just Styles submission move doesn't work either. And Mysterio now just trying to target the Seth Rollins. Looks like Jon Moxley tries to go for a powerbomb, but can't. His back hurts too much to do it, and he just starts the punch to the head. Looks like a Styles clash. Jon Moxley in a 1, or about to be, went for the pin too early in my head, and it looks like a 1. kicks out before 2, and a big DDT by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio might go for the pin here. No, he doesn't. Jon Moxley's in the ring now, though. With a drop kick. He tried to taunt AJ Styles and got a drop kick for it. Rey Mysterio now looks like he's trying to set up for something. Running into Seth Rollins. Hurricane Rana into the pin. And 1, 2, 3. Looks like Seth Rollins is out of here. Rey Mysterio going with Hurricane Rana. AJ Styles getting a baseball bat to the back. And AJ gets a baseball bat to the head. Rey Mysterio brought that baseball bat into the ring. Looks like he's gonna pay for that. AJ Styles almost gets hit again, but doesn't. AJ Styles hits Jon Moxley, but Jon Moxley looks like he's throwing the baseball bat back. And up to the head of Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles there. Jon Moxley now picking up AJ Styles. Looks like if he throws Jon Moxley over his shoulders, and Rey Mysterio looks like he's going to try to get into the action. But can AJ Styles with power slam. And now 1, 2, and Jon Moxley barely kicks out there. Rey Mysterio now going after him. He probably wants him to pay for the baseball bat to the head. You see here, looks like a Styles clash to Rey Mysterio, and what? It looks like it might be... yes, AJ Styles goes for a pin. No, he doesn't. Looks like he wants to focus on Jon Moxley. I think that might make him end up paying in the long run there. You could have had an easy elimination there. With Jon Moxley now picking up Rey Mysterio. Running at him with punches to the head. Jon Moxley now trying to get some energy back. But AJ Styles goes after him. Looks like Jon Moxley with a paradigm shift roll up. And now 1, 2. AJ Styles barely kicks out there. Looks like he picks up AJ Styles again. Looks like he might have been trying to go with the paradigm shift, but he can't. AJ Styles on the ropes instead now has that baseball bat and tries to hit AJ Styles. And does to the head. Throwing the bat back on the ground, goes for the pin in 1, 2. AJ Styles kicks out. Jon Moxley now, he looks like he tried to go after Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio gets a power bomb. Jon Moxley now rolls out in the ring with now Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles in there. Looks like AJ Styles going from... Nope, it's Rey Mysterio going for multiple power slams. Really just trying to injure the back of AJ Styles. Rey Mysterio looks like he might be going to the top rope, and he is. To the top rope he goes. And looks like he wants AJ Styles to get up. AJ Styles getting up. And down AJ Styles goes. Sends him flying to the floor. And Rey Mysterio now goes for the pin and up to 1, 2. Last second, I was about to say 3. I thought that was an elimination there. Looks like Jon Moxley now looking under the ring. Rey Mysterio goes after that neck. AJ Styles hitting Rey Mysterio. Jon Moxley grabs a chair on the outside. Looks like AJ Styles is now going for the calf crusher. But Rey Mysterio gets out of that. Jon Moxley just trying to hold his time outside the ring here. While Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles fight it out. AJ Styles now in the corner. Looks like Rey Mysterio might try to drop to the back of AJ Styles. AJ Styles gets up though. Rey Mysterio throwing him into the rings. And a DDT. I'm just watching on while Rey Mysterio taunts the crowd, trying to show off. Rey Mysterio gets AJ Styles up. Looks now like he might be going for a power bomb, and he is in a pin. 1, 2. AJ Styles kicks out. Rey Mysterio now picking up AJ Styles. Looks like he's going for... It's a 619. He goes off the ropes. Kick to AJ Styles. Now he runs to the top rope. Just trying to get around that corner there. Trying to get the best space to jump off of. It looks like he decides the ropes are the best place. Mysterio jumping off the ropes onto AJ Styles. Looks like he's going to the top rope now. I think he's gonna hit AJ Styles with the frog splash. And looks like he does. No. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. Now it's only Jon Moxley and Rey Mysterio here. Looks like Jon Moxley's gonna try to use that chair, but Rey Mysterio doesn't let him. Rey Mysterio now sending him over the ropes. It looks like no. I think Rey Mysterio trying to get ready for something here. Looks like he might be going for a sit-out powerbomb out of the ring. Looks like he's picking up Jon Moxley now, hitting him with a kick to the head. Rey Mysterio is looking to win this, and I think he's trying to win it now. Looks like he's getting Jon Moxley back up with a punch. No, Jon Moxley now punches to the head. Rey Mysterio with a punch. Looks like Jon Moxley throwing Rey Mysterio away. Now throwing him up the ramp, hitting the fence. And now again up the ramp. Jon Moxley now getting back into that ring. I'm wondering what he's gonna do now. Rey Mysterio follows after, but gets hit with that baseball bat. Jon Moxley now goes for the pin, and it's 1, 2, 3. Jon Moxley wins this match with a baseball bat. That's unbelievable. A great performance put up by Rey Mysterio. Here you can just see this elimination. But all that because Jon Moxley held his time outside the ring and hit him with a baseball bat. Jon Moxley has to be happy to win this championship as he is closing out our show here tonight. We will see you next time on SNW.